Hello, everybody, and welcome to the premiere of Magical Kitties and the Creeper Caper Mysteries, a 4-part mini-series to benefit JDRF International as part of Team Side Quest's August campaign and their fundraiser. So just a quick little thing. Hi, I'm Mare. I use they, she pronouns, and as I've already said, we're raising money for JDF International. If y'all are unfamiliar with JDRF International, they are a nonprofit organization that provides an array of community and activist services to type 1 diabetics, as well as doing a lot of research on it to end type 1 diabetes. If you would like to learn a little bit more about the organization, you can put !JDRF in chat, and their website is right there. And before we get into the rest of the game, like the incentives and the actual fun part of where we're all being chaotic cats, my players are going to go around, say, hey, who they are, their pronouns, and who their kitty is today. We are going to start with, start with Media.
That's me. Hello, everyone. I am Media Flare, they, them, and I will be playing Hey It, also going by they, them. You might also hear them as Git or Shushu.
Lynn.
Hey everyone, I'm Lynn, she, they, and tonight I am playing Pixie, a little spoiled Cornish Rex cat who wears a little sweater and is a total indoor cat.
Ivan.
Hi, my name is Ivan. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm gonna be playing Milo, a little 1-year-old tuxedo cat who has way too much energy for its own good.
And last but not least, Val.
Hi everyone, my name is Val and my husband made a surprise appearance just now. Like 2 seconds. I'm a she, they, it kind of person, and I'm playing a Butch Cassidy, and he is a him elder TNR buddy, and he's just there lounging, just being a lounge.
That was technically our first pun of the game, and I'm staring at Moobot. Moobot is being a jerk. Eva, if you can take a second and please enable the pun counter, look into that. I would appreciate it. And speaking of pun counters, that's some of our fun stuff that we'll be doing today. So let's go over incentives and how you can help us raise money. Oh, thank you, Eva. It was !meow, not !pun. That's why I messed up. Please do not rename it. I just forgot. Anyway, incentives and how you can help us raise money for JDRF International. We have several lovely incentives for you today to help our kitties. Our first one is for $5. You can award any player of your choice. Please put it in the comments section on Tiltify. Any kitty of your choice an extra die to their rolls when they're making checks. The more dice they have, the more likely they are to succeed. For $10, you can give an automatic success to be given to a group pool that the kitties can use when rolling for an automatic success, because the more successes on a roll, the better they do. They just need 1 success to succeed. But that succeeds with a complication, and the more successes they have, the better they do. For $20, you can give a kitty of your choice a kitty treat, which in-game can do a variety of different things. They can be used to re-roll their dice, a couple, all of them, avoid injuries, tap into their magic powers to make them, to do even stronger things, as well as they can add something to the story if they would like. And last but not least, my favorite out of this entire donation list is for $40, you can throw a distraction at our kitties. I have a full distraction list right here, and I should probably grab a d20 die for that so I can roll. But this list has a variety of distractions for our cats that will try to keep them away from their goals, such as treats, laser pointers, another animal shows up, they suddenly have the desire to sing the song of their people, stuff like that. So please, donate $40 a lot so we can reach our goal and we can get a lot of silly shenanigans from our cats. Okay, are we all ready to get started, my magical kitties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, this is a regular Friday day evening for our lovely kitties. And the 4 of you are in your magical kitty hideout, which is honestly just Pixie's humans greenhouse full of plants and lots of catnip and some other flowers and some more catnip. You know how it is. This is where you have your magical kitty meetings where you try to solve the problems of your humans. This morning, for those of you who live indoors, such as Milo and Pixie, your humans left pretty early to do what they do. They go to their job, they do errands, and so on and so forth. Butch, the same thing for you. Your human kind of just like, they gave you your morning food and made sure your water bowl was full, gave you some treats, and then they all left for the day. And they've been gone all day. They haven't come home at all, and it's already starting to get dark out. But before we get into the actual problem of the story, y'all are in this greenhouse. How about you all tell me what your kitty looks like and what you're doing right now?
Who wants to start?
Yeah.
You volunteered just now.
I did! Look at me go! All right. Well, Heya has already discovered that there are no sources of their favorite food in this greenhouse, so likely they are probably just scratching up one of the planter's wooden legs, probably just softly chuckling to themselves with a little wet giggle.
And what kind of kitty are you?
Heya is a pure black Maine Coon. Best description would be a void. Unless they open their eyes or stick out their teeth or claws, it is literally just a strange pile of blackness in the corner. And every once in a while, you'll see a little claw stick out as
Would like to go next?
So Butch Cassidy is an older gentleman. He's been around the block or two here. In fact, you can tell he's been around the block because he's got that little nick in his ear, recently made, by the way. Somehow he has survived the past 10 years, being the king of the street, and now he is just the street's grandfather. He's a decrepit, not even decrepit, he's a well-fed old tabby. And the thing is that, like, he used to have the big poofy Tom cheeks, but since, like, since he was, what do the people call it these days, fixed, they have since kind of gotten a little sad droop, not like the complete sad boy droop, but just a little bit of a droop to where, you can tell it's like, yes, his prowling days are over.
His jewels are gone.
Yep. He has been castrated, so to say.
Damn.
Also, I forgot to mention, up to a certain point, I will be donating $1 for every cat pun there is, so keep them coming.
Yeah. I guess I'll go next. Milo is like I said, it's a tuxedo cat. He has little white mittens in all of his paws and on the tip of his tail. He always has like his collar has like a little bow tie in it. And he's always like training and playing with something because he wants to become a performer like the people he admires. So I think at some point he set up like a tightrope somewhere in the greenhouse, and I think at this moment he's just like practicing walking on a tightrope in there, trying to come up with little tricks to do on the tightrope.
I think there's always the chance you can fall, so how about we make our first roll for the game to see how this goes, Milo?
Oh my god, okay.
So what you're gonna do for me is I will say this will be fierce. This will be a physical act. So you're gonna roll the number of dice equal to your fierce die, and then I also think that you have balance as your talent, your regular talent. Right?
Yes.
So you can add one more to that. So you can roll a total of 2d6s.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2d6s because I do have a 1 in fierce. So let's see how this goes.
I will say that you need to get at least 1 4 or higher on one of your dice to succeed. This is an average roll.
Let's see. I got a 5 and a 2.
You succeed. So this is success but with a complication. And I will say that your complication isn't perfect. You still need some practice, but you didn't fall.
Yeah, I try, like, when it happens, I tried really hard to hide it.
Your typical cat thing of, like, I totally meant to do that.
Yeah, I totally did.
And last but not least, Lynn.
I think Pixie was probably underneath one of the under like a ledge and just kind of stuck her head out. Like she was probably chewing on a plant. Of course, all the plants that Emily has here are cat safe. There's a lot of cats running around, so she's like looks and then she's at Milo's fine. It's like, oh, it's okay. But Pixie is a 8-year-old Cornish Rex cat. That's one of those cats that are like, they're not hairless, but they kind of like when you pet them, they kind of have like that microfiber filling on them. So she's a little bit of that. She's turtle shell, has a little like curly whiskers, but she also has a little like cat sweater that her owner made for her that she loves.
Yeah. So the 4 of you are in your greenhouse doing everything that cats do, and your humans aren't home yet, so you're just kind of chilling for now. The floor is yours.
Yeah. I think after failing a little bit at his tightrope trick, I think that kind of snapped Milo out of it a little bit and made him like coming to like realizing how late it is, and he doesn't know what is up because like he knows that his humans should be like back home by now, right?
Yes. This is where you all should be fed by now. Time. But none of you have seen any of your humans or gotten any of those vibes that you know your human is home and you gotta bother them. That hasn't kicked in yet.
Yeah. So I think after I try to gracefully recover from missing the trick that I was trying, I go and say, guys, I think I just realized that our humans, or at least my human, is not back yet, and now it's making me a little bit worried. Is it normal for your humans to not be back by this hour, or?
Well, you know where mine is when the moon's out.
You know, it's a little weird. She didn't feed me beforehand, so usually when she leaves and doesn't come back late, she feeds me, but she's not here. Oh, that's
I have
weird.
an automatic feeder in the garage that I spend the night in. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily go and say that that lady that lives behind the door of the garage is my human. But she tends to stay out whenever she feels like it, so it's not necessarily odd. However, you know.
No.
Sorry, I thought I saw something on the wall there. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, our people being late, or your people, your people being late there. You know, it could just be like one of them giant mobile vehicles that they have. It could have just like stopped for gas, or they could be getting snacks. Like, I wouldn't worry too much there, Podna, with the lateness. Now, how if they do not return by tomorrow, then maybe there is some concern.
I mean, I kind of don't want to wait until tomorrow to figure out if they're okay. Like my human has a job, so I don't want her to miss her job if she's in trouble.
What if they're already jobbing?
I mean,
or
at
they
this
could be
hour,
on
I
a
don't
job
think.
sabbatical.
Yeah, sometimes this happens, and it's a little spooky, but they usually come back either held up by something for their job or something. But you just see Pixie kind of look at the from the greenhouse toward like the door, like she's looking for like the light to turn on.
It is dark. The light is dark.
Oh.
It's not on yet. You don't see her vehicle.
Or she's like, I think she's also like tilting her head, see if she can hear like any sort of car coming, because usually she don't think she can hear before.
You don't hear a car, but you do hear a caw caw.
And she'll like she'll like kind of like twitter back for like where the door is to the greenhouse and just kind of like stoop a little bit.
As the four of you are having this conversation, none of you really see what comes in. All of a sudden, they are not there, and then they are there. Media, would you like to describe Elizabeth, please?
So Liz is a gaunt figure of a person. You can consider them translucent, based on their attire and the way their hair is matted. They do not live in the same type of household as Pixie and Milo's people might have been. Their clothing is also incredibly outdated. They look like things that people might see on those box shows that happen in people's houses. And there's a bit of a cold air now wafting through the greenhouse with their presence.
Butch, Milo, and Pixie. I don't think this bothers Hey.
This I think bothers Pixie. Pixie does not like if this is a person, this is her person's place.
Yes, the three of you, but everyone except Hey, your fur stands on like ends, like
Yeah.
and you know that like you know that thing that happens to cats when they just like stare in a random corner. That's what they're looking at. You could tell this is not a flesh and blood human.
Hi, Mom! And excitedly, Hayet turns and goes to bound into the ground in a sprint, but their body breaks apart into several smaller versions of themselves as they use their supernatural ability to become many kittens and start swarming around the feet of the spirit.
Elizabeth kneels down and she doesn't have a like physical body, but it looks she's heaving and like breathing a little heavy like she's been running. But she does like kneel down to all of your little kittenness and like begins like petting your heads. Hi, Hey. Hello, other kitties. Sorry
That's
for being
not
late.
how I make kittens, but to each their own.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is that how that happens?
Oh no, that's not usually how it happens. But I don't want to interrupt the ghastly the human that is dead. She's speaking to us. I think we should pay attention, but I'm not sure she's not any of ours. Does dead things feed living things? I don't know.
She's like,
I'm just gonna stare at her because she's a ghost and that's what I do.
Yeah.
And while she's just like petting you, Hey, she looks at all like the other three of you like, okay, I did not understand a word you said, but I have terrible news about your humans. I saw them walking into a house down the road, and they haven't come out for like hours, and I'm scared. Like I get shivers when I go up there. And she's rubbing your stomach, Hey, as you're doing all the roll it around. I can't get very close, but I thought I should tell you. because I've seen what you can do. It's very impressive, and I am very happy that you all are doing a very good job in protecting your humans.
Yeah, I think that Milo will, despite the slight fear that he feels towards this ghostly person, I think he's gonna run too close to them and start meowing very like hurriedly, and he's basically asking like, where is this place? Like where is this house? We need to get to them.
I can show you.
It's not the school, is it? So I've
She
been
did-
to the school.
She doesn't understand a word you're saying.
Oh, I guess we better on get. Oh.
Okay, oh, I wish I can carry you. All look so cute and fluffy. Okay,
Oh, I
there's
hope she doesn't touch me.
She doesn't seem bad, actually.
I don't like being touched
That's fair.
unless I like initiate the touching, which is very rare. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. I'm gonna follow this. I can't walk through walls, so I don't know how we're getting through. How do we get out? Wait, there's a hole somewhere. Seen them raccoons use it.
I believe
Yeah, what you got in?
I believe
Make a new hole.
I believe Pixie did say that there is like a secret entrance into the greenhouse
Okay.
for like the kitties.
So use the cat door.
So Elizabeth like begins walking towards the front door of the greenhouse and just kind of like walks through it. The four of you do have to go out the other way. You are still corporeal. And she begins walking down the street. And at this point, the moon has already been starting to rise. It's not a full moon, but it's probably like about half full. And the farther you go down the street, the colder it gets. It's like it is October. This is a Halloween shot. It's one Halloween series, but it's not Halloween yet. We're still getting there. But it's still chilly. But it's really cold the closer you get. And eventually she leads you to this Victorian style house that has all the windows boarded up. The front lawn is in complete disrepair. There is a lot of weeds. The grass is really high, and there's no lights on, and it seems like that it's been like this for a while. I saw them walk in here. I don't know why, but no one comes over here except for well, I don't know anyone that comes over here. Even on my side.
Did you say that the windows were boarded up, or can we try to see through the windows?
They're mostly boarded up, but if you want to try to look through them, you can go up closer and see if there's like a little like peek hole of broken glass.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I can't get really closer, but good luck, everybody. And she'll give you another head scratch, hey.
Hey, Mom.
I'm just gonna meow like, thank you, kind woman.
Kind, ghostly woman who came out of nowhere.
Just staring. Like,
She will bend down to pet Milo and Pixie, if you allow it, but she gets the vibes, Butch. She gets the vibes. And then eventually she'll fade away.
Mom's sneakier than me.
just looks around like, what? Where did she go in the ground?
They probably went back to the cornfield.
Cornfield.
The cornfield.
You
Oh,
live
that's
in the
where I get my corns.
cornfield? Lots of mice in the cornfield.
She did leave behind like a couple corn kernels when she disappeared.
I'm just gonna walk over and like
Look, it
back
just looks
the
like
corn kernel.
you can look at Hay just like eat. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, those
It's
are
corn.
those are hard to digest. Don't eat them. But here, and you just kind of Wishes it over.
Corn. Lots of corn. Anyway,
It's corn.
it's corn. Milo, you said you were gonna go try and like go up and look in the window.
Yes, and if needed be, I would also try to stretch because my cat has the ability to stretch as tall as a human, I think.
Yeah.
So if needed be, I'm gonna stretch my body to reach the windows and see if I see anything.
Yes. So as the four of you begin to approach the front door and the house, as I said before, it's all overgrown. The house is in complete disrepair. You do have to like walk up on like the front porch, where there is like one broken like bench. It's all broken and rotted wood. I'll say you don't need to roll for this. You're just gonna stretch up and look through a window. There's no harm in that. So yeah, you can look through. And what room would this be? This would probably be like the front living room. And you just see some old, torn, like chewed through couches, some paintings on the walls. There's a couple like old dolls displayed on some shelves. But you don't see anything else in there. It just seems like a rundown house.
What you seeing?
I mean, the place looks really creepy, honestly, but I don't see anyone in there. It's mostly just rundown furniture and decor.
Well, there's multiple rooms.
That's true.
And it is that spooky season, and this house is spooky. Maybe they're playing spooky people games in the spooky house.
I really hope that's what they're doing.
But they're being really quiet if they are.
Maybe,
Yeah.
well, if it's that hide and seek thing, then they're supposed to be quiet, or they're running away from Jason.
Or they're in the pantry, because that's where they keep their corn cans.
What?
Mhm.
Corn can.
Yeah, you gotta have someone open it though, because I can't do it.
The cat food cans?
What?
Do you just eat canned corn? Is that what you're fed? We're obligate carnivores. You can't survive.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a carnivore.
A corn.
It's not a cat pun, but I'm adding it.
I'm quite confused. I mean, I know that you're a funny little fella, well, large fella, but I didn't. Young fella. But is that why you're so malnourished?
No, that's just the only thing I like to eat.
You only like to eat corn.
Yeah, everything else makes me tummy real weird.
Well, okay. That's mighty strange. That I'm gonna say. I've seen some strange things in my years, but cat that only eats corn, probably the strangest thing I've seen. From other cats. Now, people do all kinds of strange things, but
Yeah, I was
anyway,
gonna
we
say
need to get
that.
inside this house,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Could I try like using my stretch ability? Could I roll something to try to find like some passage to get into the house in some place?
How high can you stretch?
You said earlier you can go as tall as a human.
Tall as a human, yeah.
So, the only things that are as tall as a human are probably you can like get to see high above like the windows, like on the first floor. So, you probably don't need to use your stretching ability for that, just to see, because you could see it from where you are. However, if you wanted to try and stretch to like the second floor, you could. But also, it does look like this place has a backyard as well.
Okay.
We could look around and see if there's more windows.
That's
sure
true.
we can mosey on and see what's going on in the back. There could be another raccoon hole we can go through.
Oh, there's no other animals here.
Or you're a predator. You should be fine. Unless it's like a bigger cat.
She looks
Milo's
at
a
she
big
looks
cat.
at she looks at Butch like, what?
Okay, hold on a second. You see this, and he kind of like sits on his hunches and lifts up his armpit and parts like a piece of fur that just has like a scar. I got this from one of them gray foxes. We were having a little hissy fit over over a garbage can. I was maybe like 2 years old, but you see there was like a can of open anchovies in there, and we were both hungry, but I won. And that great he's fine, I'm sure, but he didn't come around that particular house again. So if
Great, so you
there's
don't have
like
to
a
worry
fox,
about him.
I can handle up to fox size for you.
Wait,
I've never tussled a bear yet, but
wait, so
I
you
think I
did
want to.
like this to the she like what she'll
Oh,
kind of
I
like
did
wave a claw.
way more than that. I was all up in his gullet.
Did you do it?
Really?
You're
Yeah.
so experienced, Butch. It's amazing.
Ah,
You definitely get the feeling that like of your time knowing Pixie is never
don't worry
Uh,
there.
yeah.
Don't worry there. Don't worry there, darling. I will. If it's okay if I call you darling, I will. I will protect you in case. I'll protect all of you just in case, there's foxes. I'll fight a bear too.
Huh?
I can't promise I'll come back out of it, but I'll try. I probably would.
Yeah, let's go find a bear then.
No.
Oh yeah, let's go find a bear.
He just starts
No.
walking into the backyard.
All right.
Oh,
As AA begins to walk into the backyard, you begin to smell these very pretty floral flowers, the scent of flowers. And when you get into the backyard, you see a lot of overgrown greenery. You see big flowers and tulips that are this really like lovely dark like gothic purple, like gothic royal purple, like the size of Butch or Hey. Multiple of those buds. You see large vines just kind of like going everywhere. But you also see the rest of the house. You also pass an entrance that looks like to the cellar. The diagonal cellar entrances that are outside. You see one of those with partially broken wood, and you also see more boarded up windows and a back door. Where are you going?
There's a storm's door.
Yeah, we could try. Like the door doesn't seem to be boarded up, right?
sorry, it's like the storm cellar.
Yeah, the storm cellar
open?
door. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, got it.
Yeah, so
Got
you
it,
go down
like-
some stairs, and then you would have like the entrance to the basement and the cellar.
Mm-hmm.
There's some wood that has been broken off of that door. However, you have a couple really big kitties in this group, Butch and Hey, so you might
Yeah.
have to like make the entrance a little bigger for the bigger kitties to fit.
My head is like.
I think Pixie being a purely indoor cat like has opened up doors before. You know how
Oh,
they
yeah.
kind of like they'll kind of like nudge things
Yeah,
to
yeah,
open.
yeah.
I think if she can, she'll try and like go in there. She'll turn invisible first, of course. It's like, but there's still a sweater. There's still a sweater.
I was about to
Doesn't
say.
yeah, it's just like a disembodied sweater.
I read
Oh,
that,
shit.
and I'm just like, oh, it doesn't work on items you're wearing.
No, she's just nervous. So like it's like,
Just in
Going down there.
case.
and she'll try and like nudge a latch if there's anything like
Okay,
that
so
can.
sure. So I'm not gonna make it a check for Pixie, or I think how big is Milo? Are you still lanky teen cat?
Yeah, I think he's got because he's 1 year old, so he might still need a bit of growing left to do.
Okay. So I'll say if Pixie and Milo can fit down if they wanted to get through the store. But if you go down the stone stairs, you do see like the cellar. And if you want to try and open it, you're more than welcome to. I would like a cunning check, please, because it's still a
Okay.
door.
Yep. We don't have opposable. I mean, we're magic kitties, but don't have opposable thumbs. For
Correct.
things. Yeah.
None of us are polydactyl, damn.
And even then, the polydactyl doesn't help with the thumb bar. You just have extra toe beans.
Extra murder bean. All right. What's the difficulty for?
I'm gonna say this is a typical roll, so it'll be you need at least A4.
Okay, a 4. Come on. Okay, I got 2 and a 6.
Okay, so this is a success with a complication. So I will say that you open it,
Mhm.
but it's loud. Okay.
Oh.
So the door is creaky. It also sounds like it swings inward. So it sounds like you were able to open it, but there's stuff behind it. So it's like hitting like a box and you hear some metal, and it's just like making a lot of loud like noises. And from inside you hear, "Hey, did you open the door?" No? Okay, I'm gonna go check that out. And you start hearing it is footsteps, but like wooden, like it's kind of like the sound of like a wooden wind chime walking towards you.
Which I think they found the bear.
You better go get them if they got that bear. All right. Yeah.
Not too fluffy. I can't get in this.
Okay, hold on a second. I got it. And I want to grab the plywood and I want to just start pulling it to like pry it open, like to break it off, because I am super strong.
You are super strong, so you can roll me fierce with plus a 2 extra dice for your super kitty power. So you get to roll 5d6.
All right, I have 3 fierce, so I'm gonna roll 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is hard because it's.
Oh yeah,
So you'll need to roll at least a 5.
yeah, for sure. That's not. Well, I got 2 6s and a 5. So.
Wow.
Okay. So 2. So that's a total of 3 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any bonus you think that would happen because of this?
Because like we're like so strong, it has created an easy escape for us
Perfect.
out of this house. Mm-hmm.
There is no debris getting in your way. So you all hear the sound of Butch just ripping apart this storm cellar door entrance. And you all hear more of like, "Hey, did you hear that?"
Hurry, partner, go!
Pixie and Milo, where are you going? As
I
Hey
rush.
and-
I rush
down.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are all rushing in through this you can get through, but it's not open all the way because like I
His
said,
face is smooshed together.
Yeah.
I'm imagining you're all going like through the door like one on top of each other. Like,
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
the corner. As you go in, you are met with the smell of like dirt and just mustiness and it's just damp down here a little bit, and you are rushing into the basement. And there is one single light on, and it's just a light bulb hanging from the ceiling, and there is a table, and walking towards the back door is a skeleton. And at the table are 2 other skeletons. One is wearing like a visor, and they're both holding cards in their hand, and it's just like they all stop and they all stare at you.
Skeletons.
The skeletons move?
Yeah.
Why them dead things animated?
Just puff up in defense.
Pixie is frozen, but no one can see that. All they see is the sweater not moving anymore.
Are these friends with you, Hey, too, or
I
have
don't know.
you seen
I
them
don't know these
before?
skeletons.
I don't know if they're human anymore. I think they're.
They're skeletons.
One of the skeletons sitting down. We'll say that they're wearing like a red visor. Looks at the one that's walking towards you, and then the one next to him who's wearing a blue visor. Yeah, more players. Hey, come sit at the table. Let's play a game.
Wait, you can.
Sure.
What?
Hell yeah,
Sure,
that's
I'm-
enthusiasm. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
The they can hear us. Am I hallucinating again? Or what?
They don't have eyes. How they see us?
I mean,
do they
they
see the
want to
cards?
play. They want to play. They can't be that bad.
Oh, listen.
Come on, come
Well,
on,
if y'all-
come on.
if-
Let's just one friendly game.
Well, I'm not going to be accused of being a scaredy cat just because some dead things want to play games with me. Just don't touch me.
That's the best time to be scared of something, but they haven't. Sure, and she'll like she'll become like visible.
Yeah.
If you want, you can
Please
just
do it
jump
in
up right on
front
the
of
table.
me. Scares me.
I'm gonna jump on the table.
All right, all right.
That's too high.
So we have a red visor, a blue visor, and a green visor. That's what we'll go with.
Okay.
So what and like the one with the green visor begins like shuffling up the deck and starts like throwing out cards to all of you. So what are you here for? We haven't gotten visitors in a very long time.
Well, we were told our humans had come to this place today, so we were kind of looking for them. Have you seen any humans, or are we the first creatures that you see in a long time?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. If you win a round, I'll tell you.
Got it. You got a deal.
Hey, I wouldn't notice that they are able to understand us, but I sure noticed.
So they just
Let's-
start. Sorry, go ahead.
No, just I'm just confused, elder cat.
Yeah.
You're confused in Boomer Cat. So Green Visor just starts to begin like throwing out the cards and like we're playing poker.
I have no idea what that is.
You'll pick it up.
Poker.
You'll pick it
Not
up.
without her consent first.
That's right. We're playing card game poker, not that type of poker.
Okay.
All right.
Do y'all know how to play?
So
Poker?
they throw out all the cards.
I think the dealing of the Pixie's gonna be like.
All right, you're
the healing happens.
enthusiastic. Here you go, little one. And they all sit with their cards. Would any of you actually know how to play like poker as cats? This is just
I think.
Well, here's the question: are we playing like 5-card poker or Texas Hold'em?
Which would.
Pixie
Yes.
has seen her owner play solitaire, but I don't think there's enough people to play poker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I think Milo has
You know-
seen, maybe he has encountered some magicians, so he has seen cards, but he doesn't know how you play with them.
Okay.
Just to start batting the cards around.
So they don't put down like 5 cards at the center.
Okay.
And the one with the red visor says, "Hit me."
Slap
I
him.
punch it. Yeah.
And
we both punch him.
And then green visor hits him with a card. And then
Oh,
blue visor is just like turns to Pixie. You got any 3s?
Do I have 3s?
Let me roll a die. Evens yes, odds no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evens yes, you have a 3.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
give
sure
her-
she's like,
give her
this
here.
is like getting into the zone of like, am I in trouble? Do I have something I'm not supposed to have? It's like, do you have that, Pixie? Do you have that? It's like, I don't know. Do I?
The skeleton hand's like, give me the 3. So if you all want to make like cunning checks to see if you can win a round of what they're actually playing, which is not poker.
Mhm.
clearly.
I think Pixie's like
Unless they're
good
lying
good
to
cat
us.
instinct will kick in and just get like she'll like slide over the 3.
So yeah, if anyone wants to roll cunning checks.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
do these skeletons have a sense of touch?
You cannot tell.
Oh, I
So
would
if
try cunning.
Hey was slowly trying to pull like a toe bone off of them, would they be aware of that happening?
If you are stealthy enough, if you succeed on a check, I will say they will not notice. So you're
Okay.
not even playing, you're being a menace under the table.
I got a
Hey, you
6 and
can't
a
read.
4 on the dice and in my cards.
I got a 1 and a 2, so probably not.
I got a 1 and a 3.
Yeah, I just assumed that they had their paws on this, you know.
So this was gonna be a 4 for success, but you're the only one with a success, so you win a hand of whatever they're playing
Okay.
somehow.
All right. So you need to answer. You need to answer my partner's question over there. Like seen some humans?
Hey, what did you get before I tell them the answer to that question?
Oh, me. What was the associated skill?
I will say it can be either cunning or fierce.
Okay. So cunning and
This will be a 4 as well. Because no, they
4.
actually don't have a sense of touch.
Can I back up Butch's question by giving the sad eyes?
Oh. Yes.
Oh,
Make
nice.
a
I
roll for
got
cute.
2 successes.
There we go.
Okay. You may have 2 toe bones.
All right, I have a 4, a 3, and a 5.
So that's 2 successes. I would have said that was a 4 for a check. And they're like, we can answer your question. We can answer another question for you too. We didn't see them, but we did hear humans earlier. We heard them walking around. And eventually go
around?
upstairs. Do you have another question I can answer for you? You adorable little kitties.
Dang right, we're adorable. Is there anything in this house that we might have to tussle with?
Oh yeah, you have to be very careful. There's a couple things to tussle with. There's definitely some haunted things in here. So just be a little careful with that. And also you don't want to mess with the lady of the house. She can be a little protective of her stuff.
So don't touch the lady's belongings. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Got it.
All of her collectible dolls and the paintings and stuff.
Okay, don't touch the dolls and the painting. Tell me this lady's name.
Oh, Miss Marie.
Miss Marie. Okay, Miss Marie is the name of the lady's name. Now tell me, what kind of spooks other than you are here?
Oh, we gotta do another round if you got it.
I'm not asking questions. I'm demanding.
Oh. Okay. Now you need to roll an intimidation check, Mr. Butch.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
Milo.
very much was framing it as a statement.
Are there help actions in this universe?
I
Like if I pop my head up with one of the toes in my mouth and just kind of agreed with Bush.
Yeah, I think-
I will say if you both want to make a check, a cute check,
Oh,
I'll
no.
count your successes together.
Okay, I was gonna go with a fierce check because.
Oh, if you're doing it physically, yes, you can use your face.
Yeah, I'm
We are
gonna puff
sending, like-
myself up. I'm
Pixie's still on cute eyes, so we're sending some mixed messages.
But I'm like, oh no. I'm. Here's the thing. I look angry. I got the 3 was the highest in 2 ones. I look angry, but it's just far too cute.
Just
You're
got those
just
big
a
sticks
like one of
around
those-
eyes.
Well, man, like, oh.
So
Is
you
that like
get-
one of those things where it looks like semi-threat and then it's like it's a cute sneeze.
So Butch didn't get any checks. Hey, did you end up rolling?
I rolled my whole 1 cute and got
Aw.
a 4.
So I will say that is enough to get a little bit, but not as much as Butch wants. Sorry, spooks. You said you wanted to know what kind of spooks, and they're all rattling their bones and sound like a xylophone right now.
No.
But also, you're not sure if it's like they're actually scared or they're just laughing at your cuteness.
That's what I thought.
There's some spooks. Like I said, there's some poltergeists upstairs haunting some things. Oh, there's some mice in the kitchen.
Are
Nice.
you're afraid of mice?
Not me, but like they're big mice, some big rats.
I've
We see
never
that's all right because you see this scar here.
I've never
Is it the
eaten
same
mice.
scar?
Yeah, I'm telling the same story about the fox.
What were you gonna say, Milo?
I was just gonna say that I never ate a mouse. I've never eaten a mouse.
Oh, you don't want to eat these mice. Trust me.
Are
when I
they
say-
bad mice?
They probably got the tapeworm. and
Yeah,
if
no,
you eat
mice
them-
are terrifying. They come at you, they skitter real fast, and they'll go around. They're scary.
Hi, Skitter.
Oh. But that's
Yeah,
all
but-
I know for definite spooks.
Okay.
Stairs are that way.
Enjoy your time with your
Poker.
paper.
Poker.
It's paper.
Yeah, I'm gonna whoever was the skeleton that told us all of the information, I think Milo is gonna go up to the skeleton's hands and kind of lick it a little bit, like as in gratitude.
It tastes like dust and dirt and bone. And then you go a little head scritchel.
I enjoy it.
Good. Okay. So, going upstairs?
Yes.
When you go upstairs, you enter in like a small corridor that leads off into a couple different directions. There is dust everywhere. You do see some footsteps on the ground like that have disrupted the dirt and the dust. Definitely sneeze-inducing. It sounds like to the right there is a kitchen, and then to the left leads to the rest of the house. So the dining area, the living room, the front entrance, as well as probably the stairs.
Should we just follow the footsteps?
Which way are the footsteps going right now?
Towards the front of the house.
And then which way is the kitchen?
The where footsteps are not going.
Milo
Are these
here's
your
got-
shoes? Or your people's shoes?
I don't know what kind of.
Can I make a check for that to see if I can recognize the footprints?
There's really no way to tell. They're also
Okay.
kind of like walking over each other a little bit. So
Got it.
there you go.
Who's
Say-
got the right idea? It's a sharp young mind they have, so we can meowsy on over to the front of the room.
Okay. So you are leaded towards the front of the house. To your left, there is a dining room. You pass a dining room where you do see a bunch of everything is floating in the air.
No.
Like there are plates, there are cutlery, there are candelabra and chairs, and even the table is floating like a couple inches off the ground.
So wait a second. You're saying that the silverware, the shiny things, are just dangling in the air?
They are. Yeah.
Oh my god.
An unintentional distraction. Reminder, if y'all want to throw intentional distractions at my players, exclamation point donate.
What do I have to roll to avoid wanting to go in there and just bat at that fork?
Cunning check.
Okay.
Can I also make a check, because I think I also want to resist going
Okay.
to grab something.
Shiny? Yes. Cunning check. I'll say this is easy. So you need to roll at least a 3.
Yeah, it's 2 6s, so the cataracts in my eyes like kind of threw me off. So
Yeah,
we're fine.
I got a 5 and a 2.
Okay.
oh, don't look, everyone. Okay, it's too shiny in there for y'all. Just go on, keep going. Don't nothing to see here. I promise you, and I'll like block the way just to make sure nobody else looks at the shiny thing. Like,
You're way bigger, so yeah.
It's adorable.
technically, he is like bigger than me, but I got old man strength.
Mhm.
You've also got like the flabby fur and
Yeah.
skin the pouch.
Oh, you got the pouch.
Yeah.
Real dangly pouch.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's irresistible. It's shiny. Excuse me. Also if you go a little forward again, you are also met with like a living room and a family room. So one's a little more like presentable with just like some covered couches and chairs, and the other one looks like a lot more comfier and like rugs and stuff like that. So very similar uses, just depending on how fancy you want to be. So there's a living room and a family room.
Do any of the footprints go into those rooms?
Yes. So at least it looks like that they've done a little circle around the entire bottom floor except for leading back into the kitchen.
Oh.
What was that, Val?
Were they dancing?
Mm-hmm.
Are we winning?
Can I mean, maybe this is a stretch, but can I, since I've seen people rehearse routines, can I tell, like, since Butch mentioned dancing, can I tell if these steps look like some kind of routine, some dance?
Yeah. I'll say if you want to roll a quick cunning check. It'll be pretty easy, I think, because you have this experience to be able to tell.
Okay. Cunning check. I got 2 5s.
Yeah, it looks like that these footsteps are in some kind of synchronized dance. And last time, like, a couple of you have checked, you don't think your humans know each other.
Yeah, this is very weird, guys. It seems like someone was dancing here, but
I don't think my human knows how to dance. Or ghost dances.
maybe they're being influenced by something.
Do you investigate the footprints in the family room or the living room, Milo?
I think the family room.
Okay. So you are sitting in the middle of the family room. Do the rest of you go in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So the family room has a torn up like picture like on the wall above the fireplace and as well. And as you're all sitting here and talking, you all hear a very loud sound begin to emanate from the corner. And it's a familiar sound to Milo and Pixie. I don't know if Butch and Hey will recognize it, but it's a loud roar, and a very tall, like, contraption with a handle on the top and a big sack on the back begins, like, moving and veering around the corner, and it has, like, a really...
Which is a bear!
That's not a bear.
It has, like, a really long tail, like following out from behind it. Pixie and Milo, you would recognize this contraption as something that possesses the humans every once in a while to get the crumbs off the floor.
Oh.
It's so loud.
I'll fight that bear.
And it begins to chase all of you.
I think
no.
Pixie knows the trick of this thing is this thing can't like get up anymore, so she's gonna go to like the just jump onto a couch or onto a little like shelf or something.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, get it.
I can't get you up here. It's like
Oh, it's fast. Okay.
What are the other three of you doing?
I'm gonna fight it.
I
Oh,
think
no.
I'm
Okay.
also. I think I'm also jumping into some furniture.
I was trained to survive via not getting caught. So Heye is going to burst into several small shadows and scatter around the room like
no.
cockroaches.
Zoomies. Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna. This is actually going to be combat.
Yeah.
I would also like to
Oh.
say that I really like the description for the stat block I chose for this. It's called Little Thingamajig Robovac. This obnoxiously loud thingamajig hurts sensitive kitty's ears as it cruises around the house picking up debris from the floor. It has a convenient flat spot on top, which is the perfect perch for an intrepid kitty to catch a ride. It's a
Oh my
freaking
god.
it's a freaking oh god.
Roomba.
Roomba.
Oh,
But this one
no.
does not have the shape of a Roomba. This is a standard vacuum cleaner.
Just
Right.
acts like, oh, that's
Okay, I don't remember reading anything for initiative in this system, so we're gonna go around and figure out what y'all want to do. So everyone is Butch, you want to throw hands?
Yeah. So is this one of the contraptions? Does it have like is because we're in like an older house? Is it one with a bag
Yes.
for the dust?
oh
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
its going.
yeah. Oh no.
And I want to whip around to like go after its gullet. Like,
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be
Roll me fierce.
okay. Okay. It is the highest is a 4.
How many did you only get one success?
What was the rate?
It was gonna be a 3.
Oh, then I have a 3 as well.
Okay, so you
I'm
got
a
2
4 and a 3.
successes.
Mhm. Yeah. Just go down, like just get like the bag, the dust bag, and just its gullet and just at it.
Uh, so its owie limit was 1. So if you were trying to
Okay.
do it owie, you rip this thing to shreds. And what happens is
Dust.
dust everywhere, everybody. Suddenly this room is covered in dust. You are all coughing and you can't really see. And you are also suddenly aware of a bunch of other tinier things skittering around on the ground with the immersion of this dust cloud. So we're still in type of initiative on what y'all want to do.
things that aren't little hay, right? Things that aren't like little.
Yes, it is not
Okay.
hay.
Okay. Oh no.
It's
now
dust
Hey and
bunnies
Friends.
is what it is. Okay,
It is
sorry.
actually dust bunnies.
Oh.
Oh my
This
god.
thing is haunted by dust bunnies.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I went, so that's me. Made everything worse, but it's all right.
I think Pixie seeing the dust bunnies is going to just distressed like cat noise up on the thing. So it's like, what is that?
So you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna be a distressed kitty.
Just stare at it. So like she'll know what that is.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I think I wanna I don't think that my balance ability would be useful to this. But since he knows he has a concept of what balance is, so I think he's thinking that maybe if there's some way that he can throw this thing of balance or no, I was just thinking the vacuum. That's
Yeah,
why
the vacuum
vacuum's gone.
has suddenly
Ah.
stopped moving after Butch like tore into the bag.
Right. Then I think I'm just gonna like try to stretch only like one of my arms, and I'm gonna try to hit one of the dust bunnies.
Like a
with
little
my
Bat.
yeah, a little bat.
Okay, I will say you can use your ability. This will be fierce, and you'll add an extra 2d6 to your roll from your stretching ability. Let me just double check to see if there is a stat. If I grabbed a stat block for anything like this, this will be a difficulty 4 because they're tiny and they're kind of zipping around.
Okay.
Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me!
I got a 1, a 4, and a 3.
So you got one success with a complication. So I'm going to say that you're able to grab it and you're able to bap it, and it's like dazed and everything. But because of this, you set up a big thing of more dust, and it really does get like I'll say this complication is you are unable to act for some time because you are just coughing too hard.
Okay, got it.
But it is dazed and on the ground.
Oh, I
Is
had
the
a-
vacuum still running, or is it just now not moving?
It's not moving anymore.
Is it still making sounds?
No.
Okay, cool. So
yeah.
now that the turns have tabled, the swarm of Heyes are going to realize that they are now on even footing with these dust bunnies, and turn around and big CGI battle one small Heye per dust bunny, and just start attacking them.
Okay, hold on. I just want to double check something about your ability because I don't remember what your undead ability actually does.
Besides only being able to heal via my insatiable hunger, I can burst into a swarm of thing.
Where is it? Where's the frack page?
It is page
I'm too far.
23.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Undead.
Now, they aren't entirely under my control. They will take my commands
Okay,
most
so
of the
the
time.
bonus features can only be done if you after you've leveled up or you use a kitty
Oh,
treat because
okay.
that's not something you can use until you get a little stronger.
All right, so then this is just an awesome optical illusion, and
Perfect.
the void of Hey Yay will still go for some buttons.
Okay, perfect. Roll me a fierce check.
Okay.
Fierce, okay. And what do I need numbers for success?
I'm gonna say this is a 4.
A 4. Okay.
I'm using a specific critter stat block for these things.
Why did I just log out of my dice roller? Right, and 1 success, 1 fail.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the same thing happens to you as it happened to Milo. You bap it, but you're also filled with dust, and it's just like cough, cough, cough. So you two won't be able to do anything next round.
I have a question. I
Yeah.
jumped up on a. Is there anything on the ledge with me?
I'd say there's like a torn up pillow. Maybe not a torn up pillow because Milo's on the couch. I'll say there's like some miscellaneous knickknacks. Like maybe there's like a cigarette tray.
Just yeah.
Throw
She'll,
it at
she'll just
them.
like push it like the second like one comes close, just like try and push
Okay.
push something, try and
I'll say that'll be a cutting check because you're kind of like aiming for it.
yeah.
Go for it.
Like she's doing that thing where she's like afraid of it, but like once it comes too close, she'll be like push the thing. 5 and a 6.
Yeah. What does this look like as you get rid of a couple of them? Just like completely smushed under your cigarette tray.
I think she kind of like stares at it and then just kind of at the right moment just kind of like bats to the cigarette holder off the shelf.
Butch. There's only like a couple left, and they're all kind of like just running around in a tizzy right now. 2 of your companions have been incapacitated with hacking of from dust. Is there anything you'd like to do?
My apologies, partners. Okay, there's 2 of them. I'm just gonna like run up to one and just flop my whole body on it. Just my whole weight.
Okay, roll me a fierce check.
Which is already covered in dust. It's like, what's this gonna be? Like, you
Oh,
know,
I'm always
already.
dirty. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
It
whatever.
doesn't matter.
All right, I got a 6, a 5, and a 3. My
Nice.
dad's been nice to me today. I'm worried.
You are able to squish several of the remaining dust bunnies. There's like one left, but then as soon as it sees like everyone else has been like flattened, they're kind of like and start running away.
Don't you come back and possess no bears anymore. Get,
Are they gone?
yeah. It's alright.
That was so cool, Butch. That was amazing.
What were those?
Well, there were the innards of the gullet. Sometimes they just.
I thought those were bear babies.
Well, I've never seen a bear push a baby out of its gullet before. They kind of look like rabbits, wow, are rabbits just tiny bears? But anyway, but it's all right now. Like they've dispersed the catastrophe. Catastrophe has been averted. We're fine.
We're at 7 puns.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
we
gonna
ran.
I'm gonna need a second though, and he just kind of like sits back and starts and like getting the dust off of him. Ugh, I'm gonna call something up later, but it's all right. I just don't want my underbelly to be.
What were you gonna say? Hey.
Oh, I just asked if we won.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we won. Yeah, we won. Don't worry about it.
Well, that was a very distracting thing, and I have a very good memory. So, how hard is it for me to remember why we're here right now, GM?
They're none of your humans, so it's probably pretty hard to remember. Your human's not in trouble.
Oh, we won. Okay. I'm gonna go home now.
No.
I mean,
we need to look for humans.
I'm not going home yet. I need to find my human.
Who's gonna feed us?
Oh, they might be in
Yeah.
the kitchen then.
Yeah, we can't survive on catnip.
Hey, will then hear the combination of humans and food and go to the kitchen.
Okay. Hey begins walking off towards the kitchen, which is the complete opposite of direction of where the footprints are leading.
I don't know why he's going there. People feed you in the garage, not in there. You all get fed in garages, right?
No, my dishes are in the kitchen.
You get fed in the house?
I can go up on the counter.
Are you allowed on the counter though?
She's a good cat. She's a good enough cat where she'll wear the sweater like willingly. So
Okay. Hey, when you enter the kitchen is bustling. This is very reminiscent of the scene from Ratatouille where there's a bunch of zombie mice and rats like running around the kitchen with making
My God.
not really making food, they're just doing like the motions of making food with the pans and everything.
Do you know where the corn's at?
One of the bigger rats that's kind of like leaning over a pot on the stove and holding a big wooden spoon and wearing a little like a lopsided chef's hat looks down at you. You here to help? You can have corn when you're on break.
What do I gotta do?
I need you to bring me some stuff from the storage. You look strong.
I'll bring some corns. Where am I going?
One of the other mice points off to a door in the corner.
Okay.
What are the rest
Like
of you
bouncy
doing?
back legs.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm still cleaning.
Okay, that's fair.
If we, I'm gonna look at the rats and ask like, if we want an answer to a question, we need to help, right?
Yeah.
All right.
We can walk and work and talk at the same time.
All right, then as I'm heading to the storage as well, I'm gonna ask, have you guys seen any humans around here?
One of the other rats, this one is flipping some pancakes. Well, not actually pancakes, but there's flipping something on the stove. Looks down at you, Pixie. You know how to stir some food?
I've seen my human do it. It's not
Good enough. I need a break. I need to go on break.
Oh.
Come here.
Okay. She'll.
So, head rat follows you, Milo, and Hey to the storage room while this assistant, this sous chef, hands you a spoon.
That's a very important question. This
Yeah.
is an out of character question. Like, Pixie's stirring stuff on the stove from the head rat or the sous. Is the stove on? Like, is there fire? Okay.
There is not.
The rat is big and it's telling her what to do, so it's like, it's okay. I don't want the rat to be mad.
Milo and Hey, sorry, Milo, what was the question again?
My question was if they had seen any humans in here.
Oh yeah, they I heard them come in earlier. They're pointing to you to like grab this bag and bring it out to the kitchen. Hey, one of those bags does have some really, really, really old cornmeal.
Start slowly dipping my head into the bag and just ingesting this powdered corn.
Can you like eat and bring it in? Okay. Yeah, we heard some humans come in earlier. They didn't come this direction, but like they made some noise in the front of the house, and then I heard the lady of the house call for them, and then I heard them stomping up the stairs. They need to learn how to be a little quieter, to be honest.
Oh my god, they might be in trouble then. If the lady of the house dragged them up the stairs. Maybe our humans did something bad? I don't think so.
I don't think, no. But they're upstairs then. At least I know where they are.
They're upstairs for now. I don't know what happens to them when humans come by every once in a while, but they don't leave.
What?
What do you mean? They don't leave?
They don't leave?
No, not really.
Oh
They
my
stay
god.
here?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we need to get to them now. We need to get to them.
No. I'm finally done cleaning, but y'all also hear a very disturbing noise. I'm not gonna imitate it, but we all know what this noise is.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh,
Yeah.
ugh,
Yeah.
ugh, that was
Clean your mouth.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's literally the worst sound.
It's a terrible noise.
what is what's the hurry? Why is everybody so panicked?
Are humans?
Why are there just mice making
Cooking.
motions?
So basically, you walk into Pixie stirring something on the stove. Milo is being told to bring something into the kitchen. There's mice and rats everywhere, and Heye is like dragging in like a sack of something while also simultaneously eating it.
Y'all all lost your marbles?
They told us to do something, which they did, and they told us where our humans are. Our humans are upstairs, and they might not come out.
Okay, well, you got the information that you needed. You could stop now.
Yeah, I was about to leave.
I'm
But I
okay.
was kind of waiting
Also-
for everyone.
Also, they're mice. Why would you let mice tell you what to do? You are a carnivore.
These are
I
mice.
just wanted information, okay? I really want to see my human. It's okay, so I just
I
wanted
mean, you
information.
did it in the nicest possible way, and that is quite admirable of you.
Should I punch them next time?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can punch them right now if you want. They're just mice. They're dinner. Well, I don't know if I'd eat those. They probably got the tapeworm. But
Wait, you eat those?
what else are you supposed to eat when there's no humans to feed you?
That thought has never crossed Pixie's mind ever.
Yeah.
In 8
He's a-
years, that thought has never.
The most spoiled cat.
House cat privilege.
Yeah, house cat privilege.
Yeah.
Alright, it's upstairs.
Hey, do they have to drag you away from your cornmeal?
Insatiable hunger.
How are you eating the cat litter? Come on.
I'll poke up with like a big fluffy
That's a-
white
that's a
beard.
point.
Let's count.
Oh. It's okay. You've had enough there, son. Just let's
No, hang on.
I think this is a great place to like fade out of the scene with like
Yeah.
the camera zooming on Hey just consuming
Yeah.
this corn while we go to break.
Several hours later.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. We're gonna take a quick break, so everybody hydrate, pet your pets. Also, reminder: we're raising money for JDRF International, so if you want to help donate, I have put that link in chat, and again, we'll be back shortly. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody, and welcome
Welcome
back. We
back.
are back from break, where we raising money for JDRF International for type 1 diabetes research in conjunction with Team SideQuest's August fundraiser. So if you would like to help us raise money for diabetes research and just a whole bunch of other altruistic stuff, you can click !donate, and there's our donation link. As a reminder, we have some lovely incentives for this game. Starting off with, for $5, you can give one of our kitty of your choice a die to roll on their checks for a better chance of success. For $10, there's an automatic success given to the group dice pool that they can add to any of their rolls to just make their rolls better in general. For $20, you can give a kitty treat, which will allow them to do a variety of different things, such as tapping into their magic powers more, or like re-rolling dice, and so on and so forth. And for $40, you can throw a distraction at our kitties. And we did get a donation for a kitty treat. And I was told to give it to the kitty who likes tummy rubs. So who likes tummy rubs?
Well, I did get tummy rubs earlier in our
Yeah.
adventure.
But does anyone else like tummy rubs? Because I would like this to be fair to everybody. Not Butch. Not Butch.
Oh, the forbidden floof.
Milo and Pixie, do either of you like tummy rubs?
I think so. I think he's down for anything.
Pixie?
Yeah, I think Pixie's also kind of like, you know what?
Okay.
You're
so
my owner. You get the tummy rubs.
So everybody roll a d6 and we'll see who gets the highest. Who gets the kitty treat.
All right.
Okay.
That was a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
That's a 2.
Oh,
6.
Okay,
That's-
so Hey gets the kitty treat. All right, so we just left off with Hey stuffing their face full of cornmeal, and the rest of the cats, except for Butch, being bullied by rats and mice to do chores in the kitchen.
wouldn't allow that to happen.
Yeah, Butch will not be bullied. Butch does the bullying.
Pixie
Right.
is not aware of the predator-prey hierarchy that Butch knows. So like,
Yup. I think Butch is the only one aware of that. It's
Yeah.
it's fine. So the mice and rats told you that they heard the humans go upstairs, and they were making loud noises up there earlier.
Yes.
The staircase is one of the staircases that go partially spiral. They're not actually spirals, but it's like a 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree going up the stairs, leading up to the second floor. They are carpeted stairs. The carpet has seen better days, but it's carpeted. And when the four of you make it to the second floor, you do see like a hallway and more rooms. There is also a door that has more stairs on it, and it's partially open, leading up to what looks like the attic. You do not see any footprints.
is
Mm.
it dusty up here as well?
The lottie.
It's actually less dusty up here.
Okay.
Can I make any kind of check to see if I hear any noise coming from any direction up here?
Yeah, I'll say you can make a cunning check for this.
Okay, cunning. I got a 2 in that.
So you're gonna roll 2 dice. This is gonna be kind of hard, so you're gonna have to roll a 5, at least a 5.
Okay. I got 1 5.
Okay. So your complication is you do hear noises, but you can't tell exactly where they're coming from. It's the sounds are echoing across the walls, and it kind of sounds like muttering and sad singing.
Hmm. I guess
There's- Oh, my
if
hips hurt.
it's something that Pixie's aware of is that like if humans go into a room, they don't exactly close the door. So she's gonna do the cat thing of like kind of like going up to the doors and kind of like nudging them to see if they're open, and then going to the next one to see if they're nudging them.
So I'm gonna say that there is a other than the door that leads up into the attic, there is a to your direct right when you come up the stairs, there is an open room, there is no door, and there's a lot of books in there. Looks like a library. It is a big mess. There are books on the ground. The bookshelves have toppled. There's definitely some torn pages everywhere. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other doors. It's kind of weird. It looks like there's more space up here than the house can fit.
Mm.
But if you go up to the first one, I'm gonna make this a random roll on if it's like open or closed. It is open. And you see a bedroom. There is one twin size mattress, a lot of shelves in here, and a lot of dolls.
Ooh.
A variety of dolls. There's like patchwork, there's porcelain, there's a couple stuffed animals. They all seem to be in different styles, different eras, wearing different clothes and accessories. There's no rhyme or reason.
Good room.
Remind me to show you a picture later of a room with a lot of dolls in it from the Darkest House from Bonnie Cook Games. It's creepy.
Well, we were told to not mess with the dolls of the lady of the house, so I think we can leave this room alone, right?
There's so many of them. I have a question.
Yeah.
How many dolls are looking at us, or are they like, if we walk, are they gonna like follow us, their eyes follow us, sort of thing?
It feels like they do.
Ooh. Ooh.
Pixie, do that invisible thing and see if it still does it. If they still follow you with their faces.
Yeah, she'll kind of like shrug off the sweater and just kind of put it next to her, and then invisibly try and do they do the same thing, or is it like
No. They're not looking at you when you're invisible.
Oh.
okay? Pixie's gonna go further into the room and see if there's anything that would interest them and what they need to do. Like if there's anything, is there any sign of our owners or anything that,
So you're just like looking for signs of your owners and stuff, basically.
or anything that would indicate like if they were here.
Roll me a cunning check. I will say you can add an extra 2 dice for your magical kitty
Okay.
ability because you are doing this surreptitiously, so you might be able to find more.
Yeah. Okay, that is.
So you're gonna roll a total of 4 dice. This will be, I'm gonna say this is 4, but if you go higher, you'll find more. If you roll higher, you'll find more information.
Okay. I have a 4, 5, a 3, and a 1.
4, 5, 3, 1. Okay, so Pixie, you go into this really creepy room, right? And you are looking around. Also, while you're looking around, one of the dolls seems to fall off a shelf with a loud thud.
Oh no.
But when you're looking around and you're sniffing, looking for clues from your owners, you do see a couple odd things. you find like a little toy chest,
Mhm.
which is partially open with like more doll outfits and stuff. And it's filled with like accessories and stuff like that. What you find interesting in this little storage, doll storage, is really cute clothes that match Emily's teacher attire. So she's got what kind of teacher is she? Is she a what subjects does she teach?
I would say, you know what, let's make this as stressful for her. It's like middle schoolers. Just
But like what class does she teach?
I think she teaches she'll teach science.
Okay, so she doesn't have a lot, but she does have a couple of themed science vests,
Mm-hmm.
and you see ones that match those vests at home that are in doll size.
Yeah. No one can see Pixie freak out, which is good. No one can see like. So I think
There's also like you also see like leotards and like dance or like gymnastics attire in there, as well as just some regular old work clothes.
yeah, I think
of-
everyone here everyone here is like, you know, like the little like padding, like she'll go up to Milo, like right to his face, and like but you know Milo doesn't this, but like what do you know what your human wears?
Yes.
What?
She uses mostly like leisure
Athleisure.
attire. Athleisure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there was that in there.
There-
Along with like flowy skirts as well.
Oh my god, did they become dolls?
I don't
Did
know.
the lady of the house-
There's clothes of all of our
Wait,
owners
wait,
in there.
wait. Are there giant platform leopard sneakers?
Yes.
There's like there's not. I think they're Pixie nodding, but she's like
Invisible.
she is terrified for her human. So it's just like she doesn't necessarily realize that she's turned that back off. Or it's still
Right.
on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
our people were turned into dolls. Were they turned into the ones with the stuffing, or the ones made of windows?
I don't see any of
Made
them
of
that
what?
look-
Windows, so because
Oh,
it's
windows.
glass.
Yeah. the smashy ones. We'll look at like the dolls. Like, I don't think any of these look like her. But should we take their clothes back? I don't know what's.
No. Like, I don't know. Hold on. This is all.
What do we do if they're turned into dolls?
Well, I say, if there are humans that were turned into dolls, then they don't belong to the lady of the house. They belong to us. We were stolen from, and thus we
Yes.
have the right to take them back. And if the lady of the house has an issue with that, she can take it up with me.
Yeah, they need to realize how important it is for them to feed us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, like, okay, backup plan though. Like, I know all of the garages in town that have cat food in them, so I could make sure that y'all are fed. But,
I got a question for Hey.
Yep.
How distracted are you in
Oh,
paying
no.
attention to this conversation?
Well, unless I missed it, I don't remember being drug or away or finishing the corn, so I'm probably still
The
inside a
corn?
bag right now.
for sake of keeping the party together, they took some of the corn and you finished the rest.
You ate it. Yeah.
we made a trail of cornmeal up
Yes.
the stairs.
There's probably a lot of white heat
The
prints
bag
everywhere
after
now.
being
Yes.
eaten, the bag is light enough for it to drag it up the stairs.
Mhm.
You finish up in the last dregs of corn right now.
Oh, so much corn.
So much
Yeah, my mom used to have a shirt like that.
And points over at just a random doll in a flapper outfit.
That's neat. Where's Pixie?
She
Right.
did her invisible thing. Look,
here.
and I hold up her sweater. She got naked for it.
Why'd you take your fur off?
I didn't. She did it herself. I don't take a lady's fur without consent. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What do we do? Do we take the clothes to say that like return our owners? Like evidence?
I think we should just take the whole doll that the clothes are on.
No, the clothes are not on a doll right now. They're on
Oh,
like
they're
a
not
little,
on a doll. Okay.
yeah, they're
it's
like in
just
a
the
little like
clothes.
toy chest with
little
like a bunch
Barbie
of
wardrobe.
clothes. Yeah, a little wardrobe. Yeah.
So the clothes are in there.
Are there like real like rules? There's like a peoples in the basement who said there were rules about stuff.
Okay.
We're not. I mean, they said not to touch the dolls, but these are our owner's clothes. They're not doll clothes.
That's too small.
Let's think about this like reasonable beings. Is there like another closet or something in here that might be open that has other clothes in it, or is like whether it's doll clothes or just
Yeah.
other clothes in general? Yeah.
I'll say that there is definitely like a regular size closet in here.
Mhm.
It does. If there was clothes in it, it is long been eaten by moths.
Gotcha. Ooh, moss. I like moss. They tasty. Sometimes they give me the worms though. But it's okay. Oh, that is a problem. I do have to find my human because she gave me the worm medicine. Was
That's right.
okay, hold on. She doesn't give me that worm medicine. You know, I survived worms of the heart once. That wasn't fun. But it's
Well,
okay.
we're here. We're looking for
Mhm.
worm stuff.
We're not looking for worms. It's okay. But so I get really distracted by my own life sometimes, and I have to tell everyone about it because, I mean, you're my only friends that'll listen. So, and sometimes don't even know if you listen. Sometimes, anyway. So either our humans are naked like Pixie here, or and invisible, or they put on different clothes and are somewhere else, or they're dolls. Mine had bright purple hair. Is there any bright purple haired doll
There is
in
not.
there? Okay. I don't think they're dolls.
Their clothes are here.
There's other doors. Maybe
Just remember
maybe
it
they
this way.
just changed into their pajamas.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
big are your
maybe.
people?
People sized.
Same.
That can't be those clothes then.
No, they're not. The clothes are people sized too. They're not doll sized.
No, the clothes that Pixie found are doll sized.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
the
yeah.
clothes
Like,
are
yeah,
doll
yeah.
sized.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I was doll sized clothes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Are they cat sized?
No.
Okay, so we can't wear the
We
clothes.
can't dress up as our owners.
That's okay. She does that cosplay thing. Sometimes she's like, I don't know. We should check the other door. Like,
Mhm.
I don't want to, because here's the thing. I'm afraid if we disturb these clothes now, we'll get found and we'll miss our opportunity to check the other door.
Yeah. As long as we know which one. Yeah, we are definitely not going to forget which room this is, and she'll look at the
No.
dolls.
Unfortunately, I can't mark territory anymore, so I can't leave us a clue to come back to.
Oh, I know which room it is.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna look
She'll-
around at other doors.
I think at this point, yeah, like Pixie will just like
Mhm.
become uninvisible and just get back into her sweater.
I hold it up for her so
Yeah.
that she
So
can...
cute.
Like...
Okay, so where are you going? There's like several other doors which are all like partially open. If you want to like look around, like none of them are actually like shut. or
Mhm.
locked, except for one at the very end. But the other rooms that you see are another bedroom with another twin-size bed. It's really dark in this one, even for you, especially under the bed. There is the stairs leading up to the attic. There is a larger bedroom, which has a larger bed with like canopy drapes all over it. And then a storage room with a lot of boxes. And then a locked room.
And we had discovered no other signs of owners in any of those rooms as we passed through them.
Just as with a basic glance, no.
Check out the boxes. Right.
Yeah.
You're just looking around the boxes, or are you just fucking around with the boxes?
If it fits, I sit. So what are you talking about?
those, you can be bold. I multitask.
This one kind of looks like my mom's house.
Lots and lots of boxes. There's just like, it's like if you were moving house. There are just chewed through clothes. There's like old dishes. There's books, more books, and a lot of just junk. But there's nothing. I'm just gonna give this one to you. This is just a distraction. There's nothing in this room. There's a lot of boxes.
I'm gonna rub my cheeks against my favorite box before leaving.
It's your favorite box.
Yeah, it's
Fair.
This is a good box, and leave. All right, it's nothing but heaven in there. So I don't think our parents or our humans are here.
A lot of humans have houses like this.
With boxes in it, I don't know. I don't go inside of houses. I've never been in. This is honestly, tell y'all the truth. This is the first house I've been inside, and I have no idea what I'm doing, even though I'm pretending to. But I don't. I'm just kind of following the lead of all of you. But I do know what boxes are.
I think
Those
you were
are
doing. I think you've been doing a great job so far.
Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it.
The boxes
You're doing an excellent job as well with your exploring.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Pixie, I have to tell you, your whole that was very brave of you to go into that room with all the scary toys in it. And you sure do eat a lot of corn.
Hey,
Huh?
When you pass the other bedroom, the one that looks a little darker, you do hear a little, hey, you. Psst.
Someone say my name?
Hey, you.
Someone say your name?
Hello?
Yeah, in here. Hey.
Push the door open and peek inside.
It seems to be coming from under the bed.
That upside down cat fucking slide they did.
Yeah.
You all see Heye going into the other bedroom and just begin to crawl under the bed. And as a void, they just fucking disappear.
Yeah.
Gone.
Disappear. Gone.
Hey, you are met with, for lack of a better term, a monster under the bed.
Oh no.
And you just are met with some really, really big eyes and a massive shadow and be like, hey, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
You need to get out of here. It's not safe for you.
Why?
Because the doll lady is really mean.
Are you the first person we've seen?
Well, you need to go before she turns you into stuffed animals.
Okay, but I think we're supposed to be here for something. So, we'll do that first, and then we'll go away. Okay?
But I'm trying to warn you. And you all hear Hey talking to something. And you hear kind of like a response that you can't really hear the words. Yeah, like, yeah.
Hey, you found something? Found something?
Yeah, I found
are
the
you?
bed.
Anything there?
Yeah? There's like a... Are you a people?
No, I'm not a people.
What are you?
I'm a monster.
There's a monster under here.
What?
What?
Sure.
They say we gotta go away.
Why?
Why? I forgot.
The lady is gonna turn you into stuffed animals if you stay too long.
It's okay, I'm already stuffed.
Well, what about your other friends?
Are you all stuffed?
No,
I don't
we
think
haven't
so.
been fed yet.
Oh, I don't think they're stuffed.
No one's fed us yet.
Well, they need to go so they don't become stuffed animals.
What? Do you want to explain that so that I don't understand? I'm stuffed and this seems pretty okay.
Oh,
Do you want to explain it to them?
okay. If they come a little closer, I can tell them.
Hey, come under here!
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, we're a monster. What?
You all cram yourselves under the bed, and you are met with these really big old eyes and like massive shadow just kind of wiggling everywhere. And it's a monster under the bed. You four gotta get out of here. It's dangerous for you here.
Why?
Well, your friend just said didn't. You're gonna get turned into stuffed animals if you stay.
Is that what happened to the humans that came here? They got turned into stuffed animals.
Or dolls or other toys, yeah. Or sometimes
so they
paintings.
did get
See,
turned
we
into
did. We found their
dolls.
clothes. Yeah.
They are dolls. Oh my god.
Oh,
Do
okay,
you
that's
have?
not a big deal.
How are they gonna feed
We-
us?
Or the latest
Yeah.
time out. It's okay. Or it's okay. Y'all get fed. I'll make sure of it. I promise.
I don't
Okay,
want the canned food in the
listen.
kitchen.
Listen. Now, did the doll people, are they like turned into dolls somewhere else and placed into the doll room, or were like the newest of the dolls like brought somewhere else?
Well, I don't know exactly what she does, but once they go into her workroom, then she comes out later with the dolls and puts them in the doll room.
Okay, which one is her workroom?
The one at the end of the hall, which would be the locked one.
The locked one. Okay, what's in the other rooms? The ones we have not looked in? Is there anything in there that we could use to...
I only go into rooms with beds.
Okay.
But I know you need a key to open the door.
Uh-huh.
Because I know she puts magic on it.
Okay,
So you gotta find the key. I know the key
Okay.
isn't in the room with the beds.
It's not in the bedrooms. Is it in the dolls' rooms?
No, that has a bed.
Okay. Oh, it does. Okay, so we have... Is it in the box rooms?
No, they said no beds.
The box rooms had a bed too.
No,
I
it didn't.
don't remember.
No, it didn't.
Oh, so it could be in the box rooms.
It had like a mattress leaning up against the side, but it doesn't actually have like a bed. Like nothing to hide under.
If it's like slightly askew from the, does that count for the?
No.
For the
Okay, so here's the question that I have. Does anything make her leave her room if we don't find a key? Like, does she come out when there's loud noises, or
They said they come
for
out
a
when they're done.
fire, or
I kind of try and hide whenever she comes out of her room. She's scary.
why is she scary?
She's like tall and like too many. She doesn't have too many limbs, but they're just like awkwardly length, you know?
So
She doesn't look right. You know?
that's kind of rude. You also don't look quite right.
I look okay
But-
for a monster.
I think you look perfect.
Thank you.
Can't see what you look like. It's too dark in here.
Right. You know.
But I think she does go into the attic in her room a lot, so it might be in there.
Okay. That's a good hint. Thank you, Mr. Monster. Now, what was your name there, partner?
Barnabas.
Barnabas. Barnabas the bed monster.
Yeah.
Okay. Barnabas. Very brave for hiding under the bed.
Thank you.
And no matter what this scary lady is, I just fought a bear downstairs. So I think we're okay.
Okay. I'm gonna try and leave next time she's gone and leaves the house.
Well, she's going right now, so just go right now.
But-
Hurry.
I didn't.
Run.
I didn't-
She'll never find you. Go. She's not in here. Run. Hurry.
Yeah.
Get.
Can y'all roll a convince like a cute check because she's absolutely in the
Go,
house.
go, leave it.
Cute check.
A cute check.
Okay.
From everybody or
Whoever was encouraging him to leave.
Oh, then yeah, I think it was just.
Here's
He
the
was probably
question,
just
does my
buying into the
special-
moment and went zoomies
Does my
himself.
does my
Good.
special talent kind of go into this because I just told the story about how
Yeah.
I defeated a bear?
Yeah, sure. You're gonna give him some courage.
All right, it's a 6 and a 3.
The first floor bear is gone. You
Oh,
can
my
the
cute
coast is
check.
clear.
Mhm.
Did anyone else roll?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me-
So
Come on, house cats. You got them cutes.
so
Yep.
you
You
are
need to go. You need to go now. Yeah, I got a 6, a 3, and a 2.
okay. So as you are all encouraging Barnabas, the bed monster, like there's like a little bit of panic of like, should I go? Should I not go? And then when like, does their zoomies, like they zoom right past you like a race, and then they disappear into smoke, and then they are gone.
You're fast.
Should all be proud of ourselves because even if we don't save our humans, we did save Barnabas.
Whatever Barnabas was.
Okay.
Okay,
Where are you going?
Upstairs.
we gotta go to the attic to find that key.
Yeah.
So you go up into the attic. The stairs are really creaky.
No.
The stairs actually don't have a lot of dust on them, and when you get to the top, the attic is packed with more junk. There's actually a lot of furniture up here. There are old decorations just like hung on the wall. So you see a Christmas tree in the corner. You see more boxes. Definitely more like a filing cabinet that's partially open with just a lot of papers in it. And the one that is most interesting is a mirror, partially covered in the middle of the room. So there's like a sheet hanging on it, and you can partially see it, like see the reflection.
What were we supposed to be looking for up here?
A key. A key.
Yeah.
A key to the
Or-
door.
Or our
Mhm,
owners.
That's locked. Yeah.
We're lucky.
What the one step at a time. I think their brains are a little mushy in there. So they just kind of forget a little bit sometimes. It's okay. It's okay here. It's okay. I understand. You're just differently able. And
Where did Heye zoom me off to?
They probably started Tokyo drifting around the corner because Fuzzy Cat on Hardwood, but
yeah.
lost interest once the thing disappeared past them.
Do you join also up in the attic?
I follow them, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They seem to be much more aware about why we're here than me.
Okay.
So
Glad you're here.
You are all met with stuff.
Is there like a window to this attic, like that with the
Yeah.
light shining on it?
The moonlight is shining in through like a circular window towards the front of the house.
Yes. We'll just start sniffing around and see if we can find a key-like object.
Okay. Do y'all want to roll me a cunning check?
All right. Cunning check.
Okay.
Hey,
one
has
and a
the highest
3.
cunning.
Mm-hmm.
Also, reminder, y'all have 2 group successes in the pool as well that you can pull from to increase your number of successes. So what did everybody get? We'll start with Ivan.
I got a 6 and a 5.
Okay. Val.
1 and a 3.
Lynn.
2 5s.
Okay. And Heye.
1, 1, 1.
Oh, I am
Oh,
so
no.
sorry. Okay, so the 6 and the 5 was Milo, right? Ivan, you got
Yes, 6 and 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're the one to notice this. You are all sniffing around and everything like that, but you're the one who actually notices this first. In the middle of the room is this mirror that I described earlier, and there is this sheet partially covering it. And as you get closer and look at your the reflection, you notice that the reflection is not you. It is of a bird, a white bird with like a yellow crest, and looking back at you from the reflection, and in its beak is a key.
I think my first reaction is to like bop the mirror, try to grab the key. I don't know if that does anything.
You bap some hard glass, but doesn't do anything, and the bird just like looks back, like it steps back in like surprise and startlement, but it's like looking at you, twisting its.
Guys, I found the key. A bird has it, but it's behind this mirror thing.
Wait, what? A bird has it? Oh.
Yeah, I can't get to it. I can't, as much as I bop it, I can't get to
I
it.
think it's just like everybody's just kind of like just.
Butch just kind of busy staring at a wall again for some reason. Like,
Pixie's
What?
gonna look
Huh?
on. Pixie's gonna look behind the thing.
It's a mirror. It's just like
Yeah,
a regular
yeah,
back.
that's. Why is there a bird?
what kind of bird?
Pretty kitty, says the bird.
Fix.
Yeah.
Pretty kitties. Pretty
Are
kitties
you?
help Coco?
Yes? Are you Coco?
Bird is Coco.
Do you need help with something?
Coco wanna fly. Coco want out.
Oh. And you don't know how you got trapped in there?
I flew and I hit something and then I woke up here.
Can I? Maybe this is a stretch, but since
I'm sorry,
I have
whenever you say that, I'm just giggling because of your magical ability.
Oh my
Think
god!
I'm
I
not
hadn't
alone then.
noticed
Okay, cool.
that. I hadn't
It's like the
noticed
4th time too.
Yeah. I was thinking because Milo has some experience seeing like magicians at work, so
Yes.
they know that all tricks have like some way to break the illusion, if that makes sense. So I think he just wants to like look around to see if there's like, I don't know, maybe like a switch or a button or something that can interact with the mirror in some way.
Okay, so I will say you need to roll cunning for this. This is
Okay.
going to be pretty hard, so you're going to need at least a 5 to succeed on this.
Okay. Let's see. I got a 6.
Just a single 6 or anything else?
I got a 2 and a 6.
Okay. So you're looking around. trying to find what this illusion might be that has Coco stuck in the mirror. And as you're looking around this very cluttered, attic, you do notice a couple other things. You notice several other mirrors pointed towards the central mirror.
Oh.
And it's really weird because they seem incredibly specifically placed. And the border of those mirrors also matches the border of the mirror that Coco is trapped in. Your complication is you don't know for sure how this relates, but you know it relates.
Yeah. And if I see into the other mirrors that are pointed at the mirror, do I also see Coco in those small mirrors?
Yeah. One's on a pile of boxes, one's on a rafter beam, another one's on the ground, and then the last one is just on the edge of a piano that's covered up.
Yeah. I think I go, guys, there's just a lot of mirrors here that point to this big mirror, and I'm not sure how it relates. I don't know if we should if we should do the botch approach and just punch some of the mirrors. Maybe that'll do something.
Like break them out.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4 or 5 of them. I guess we can try and we'll have spares afterwards.
Yeah.
It's as good as mine with this. Although we should keep an ear out, just in case the doll lady comes.
That's true. We're gonna make a lot of noise if we break the mirrors.
Earlier, it was mentioned that there was a small amount of light coming in through an attic window. Is there enough evidence there for math to happen in my small cat brain?
You mean reflecting the moonlight off of the mirror?
Yeah, pulling out the mummy.
You probably could, yeah. You're pretty cunning. You're just forgetful.
I'm really good at getting out of things. What if we what if we make a line with lights?
Oh. Yeah, we could try.
Yeah, that's at least something we should try before we break them.
Yeah, and then we'll break them.
Yes.
That's
yes.
Valid. Valid.
And then Hey is just kind of excitedly just boop at random mirrors, pushing bottoms and tops of them. Not entirely sure if they're getting more or less aligned, but it seems like the logical thing to do right now.
Okay, you want to roll me a cunning check, please?
Okay.
This will be also a 5.
Holy shit. 3 5s. All right.
Hell yeah. So please tell me how you succeed and how this works and how you get Butch out. Not Butch, Coco.
Oh, God, Butch is in the mirror.
No.
So Hey kind of just runs underneath and above them a bunch, constantly tilting them. At one point, jumps up on the piano and just kind of knocks the mirror over sideways, which just happens to line it up right. And then does that backwards door knocking thing where they kick with their back leg and just scoot one across the floor. And then finally just hop up and latch onto what remaining thing is blocking the light and slowly slide down until more light shines in.
As you get rid of the little curtain that was partially blocking out some of the light, the moonlight shines in through the window, hits your mirror, hits the other mirror, hits the other mirror, hits the other mirror, and then lastly hits the mirror that has Coco in it, and then the light just gets really, really bright in here. And then all of a sudden you all hear the flapping of wings and a loud clatter of metal to the floor, and Coco is out of the mirror and has dropped the key on the ground.
We have the key.
Come in.
Thank you.
You're a genius, hey. You're a genius.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Coco, go now.
Go.
Yeah.
Be free,
Yeah.
Coco.
Okay.
You're free.
Okay, bye. Tell Barbies we said hi.
And Coco flies around the room. The window to that the light is going. He does land in front of it, pokes at it, realizes it's not open, and then just flies around a little bit before flying out the door. And you don't see.
There's an escape hatch in the cellar.
Thank you.
We've released the ultimate evil into the world.
A bird.
Coco was set there to protect us, protect the world.
Coco has been released. You have a key.
Yeah.
How do we use it?
Oh, you just put this into the little hole on that door, and I don't know, like twist, like you like pantomimes, like the little twisty motion, like that humans make with it. You put that in the door, and you twist
Who
it.
touches the key first?
Well, I suppose Pixie's giving us instructions right
I think
now.
Pixie knows what a key is, so or has probably the most like she's seen keys before. Like her owner has a key ring, so like
They're fun to play with.
yeah, jingling noises.
It tingles when you pick it up.
Oh, I think you see like she does like a little meh thing, like
Is it hurting you, Pixie?
it's just tingly.
You get the lightning strike from the metal.
No, is it like it's
It's not
If you-
bad or harmful tingly. It's just weird.
no, is it like static
No.
electricity thing? Okay,
It's
like
not.
so like not just tingly. Like she'll kind of like nudge, like put her paw on it and just kind of like have it like for a little while, and after a while just kind of like pick it up again. I don't think it's doing anything, but we should open the door.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. So, the three
I
of
was
you.
gonna say because her owner probably accidentally like you go to pet your cat and then like some like you static electricity like zaps them. It's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't know.
That's
what
the
I did.
worst. Shocking your pets.
Yeah.
So the four of you go downstairs and head back into that hallway with the locked door at the end, which you all know from Barnabas that is where the lady of the house usually is. Who's putting the key in? I think there's only two people that are
I
really
think-
capable
yeah, I think
of reaching.
I think Pixie knows how the mechanism. I don't think she has the ability to get up there. I think it's just
It's okay. It's all right. And I'm gonna go and like
Okay, maybe three because Milo can stretch.
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Violet can stretch. You can stand on my shoulders if you need. I can handle it. Since you seem to know what you're doing, I don't know what that is. So
Yeah.
What is the key?
yeah.
Pixie knows what she's doing. So it
Yeah.
sounds like Pixie's doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I think Pixie.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do like however we stack her or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think since you know how to do it, it's just gonna be like how long it takes.
Mhm.
So if you just want to roll me a cunning check to see how long it takes, when how much noise you're gonna end up making.
Okay. 2.
Fun fact, my house cat knows how to turn bolt locks open.
Yeah.
Naughty.
So naughty.
I got a 1 and a 6.
So it just takes some time. Since you got the 6, I'm not gonna say it makes too much noise, but you don't have thumbs.
Yeah. Also, I don't think Pixie necessarily has like the amount of like force to like twist. So it's like it's very difficult to like if you're like something that weighs like 10 pounds or something like that to like
You're not the
put enough force on it.
You're not the biggest cat here.
No. It's like a lot of batting the keys in the thing, but she's like,
Speaking
Trying
of
to-
cats, mine is clawing at the
Oh.
carpet outside the door.
oh.
Not fun.
taking a snooze.
Okay. The
I can
door
hear mine snore right now. Sorry.
is unlocked. and slowly opens. And you all, as the door opens, like all of your fur begins to stand on end. There's something in here that's not good. You see, as you peek in, you see a lot of tools on the walls. You see workbenches. It's kind of giving the vibe of a big craft room. And on the far, far end, you see a woman working on something.
Is that one of yours?
No. I think it's a doll lady.
Meow.
And like, have y'all seen Coraline?
Yeah. Yes.
10 out
Okay,
of 10.
so the opening sequence when she's making the Coraline doll is the vibe I'm thinking of. Like she is sewing like a doll together. She's putting on like hair and eyes and stuff like that.
Does it seem like she's noticed us yet?
How about y'all roll either cunning or fierce checks to be stealthy? Also,
Okay.
fun fact, the tools that she is using in the beginning of the movie are not craft tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Aren't
Yeah.
they surgical tools?
They're like, I think mortician surgical tools.
Mm-hmm.
What's our target number?
Oh, this will be a 5.
One success, 2 fails.
Can
Once,
I?
once it's
Does my balance ability work for this? Since I'm trying to be sneaky, stealthy.
Not in this case because you're still on the floor and you're not really balancing on anything.
Okay.
If you were trying to be sneaky, like maybe walking on like the edge, like crown molding or rafters, I'd say yes, but since you're still on the ground, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, got it. Then I got a 4 and a 2.
Oh boy.
Butch and Pixie.
3 and a 2. I mean, Pixie's invisible, but she's wearing like the magenta like sweaters.
You're,
It's
you're
like
still wearing
floating.
your thing.
My
Yeah.
sweaters.
Butch, what'd you get?
I got a 5, a 2, and a 3.
Okay. So, Butch and Heye, you are able to dart to cover pretty quickly.
One's a void and the other I
Just
don't
close
know.
my eyes.
The one moves like so slowly, like in his old age, that it just melds with the background.
I love it.
I got camouflage. We're fine. I'm a tabby.
Milo and Pixie, though, as Heye and Butch just like hide and fuck off, you see this woman that you know as Marie whip around and look at you. Pixie, you're less being looked at because you're invisible. It's just the sweater. And it's not like super bright in here, but Milo, you are being looked at. And this tall woman with hair that has been put in a very tight brown bun, wearing a high neck shirt, and looks really, really desiccated, but not dead, begins walking over to you. Well, what do we have here? Pesky little kitty.
I think he's trying really hard to not shake in his boots. And he just goes, You took our humans from us. We want them back.
You can join them if you like, and I need you to make a
No.
a fierce check, please, as she tries to grab you.
A fierce check. Oh my god.
So fierce, Milo.
I love that these are like the ones that failed it are the 2 house cats, the 2 outdoor survivors just like
we
nah,
know how to get away.
nah, no.
Yes.
I got 1 6. I only have 1 in fierce, so
Okay, so you did succeed. your drawback and your complication is she does try to grab you by like the scruff of your neck, but your collar it's a pull away collar, so your little bow tie collar is no longer on you, and she just grabs your collar.
My bow tie.
Okay, and then we're gonna go into like pseudo initiative on like what everyone else wants to do as she's starting to try and grab Milo. Butch, Pixie, and Heye, what are you doing? She has since left her bench and seems to be solely focused on Milo. She like did clock the sweater, but it's also like the size of like a sweater that would be on one of her dolls, so she hasn't really paid too much attention to you.
Milo just looks like a Bethesda glitch where your clothes are actually clipping to the right. Well, Heye would probably enter into immediate panic mode seeing a human grabbing at a cat, knowing that half the time those people don't come back to the streets, and sometimes they come back looking like Butch's head. So I'm going to just pounce on this person and start rabid squirreling through their clothes.
Oh, ow. Okay, yeah. Roll me a fierce check.
Such a big cat.
The Maine Coon.
God, like a 20-pound Maine
just,
Coon.
just like knocked over. Just like knocked this person over.
I want to hug a Maine Coon so bad.
I got 2 of them. I'll go grab them. I have 2 dice. I rolled 2 6s.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
Do you want to inflict an owie?
Yes. I probably will like bunny kick whatever part of their body I grab onto.
I feel like you can like get anything like up to her waist pretty easy. Like maybe around her like leg.
Yeah, I just spiral around their leg and start going for their calf with my back legs.
And she lets out an
Owie.
ow and yell of pain as you begin to rabbit kick. Butch and Pixie.
Go ahead, Pixie.
Ooh. I think Pixie could do something slightly like she's gonna want to, because like the desk is behind her, right?
Yeah, it's not like a super small room, so you could get past her if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the desk is past her on the other, like the far end of the room.
Yeah. Can I like just by pure happenstance actually like help trip her by like maybe make this like a miscalculate? I'm gonna dash past her, but like I guess the haze like jumping like it pushes her back or something like that. Like
Yeah, so if you're gonna try and trip her.
yeah.
Okay, so you can roll, I'll say you can roll cunning for this since you're kind of
Okay.
like, I'm assuming you're like weaving and not like brute forcing it like Butch.
Yeah, like
or
I think
Heye.
she's trying. Like I think she's trying to like finesse like through them, but like she made it become like oh trip. Like you know somehow like your cat will like
I know.
go through.
My
try and go
cat,
through, like,
my
trip-
cat
yeah.
flops. Like
Yeah.
he'll go down the stair. He'll go down the stairs while you're going down the stairs, and flop on the stairs while you're walking
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
I feel like they all tell each other.
It's just
Yeah.
Inlay that does this.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up killing one of us one of these days. It's terrible.
So 4 and a 3.
Yeah. So that succeeds. However, this is as a complication. I'm gonna say you take an owie because
Okay.
she like does try to like kick. She's trying to kick Heye off, but
Mhm.
you're like in between her legs, so that kind of hits you. So you're gonna take an
Yeah.
owie.
Yeah. You know, I have them. I'm gonna use a kitty point to not be owied.
Okay, you can do that.
I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be kind of
Staying a
kicked
treat.
into like something soft. I think it just kind of like ugh.
Just bounce into
Bounce.
Butch's floof.
Yeah.
Yes, you can trip her, and she falls to the ground, and now you are bunny kicking from the ground. Hey, Milo and Butch.
Is there a like a somewhere near her by the door like a chest of drawers or a large like a tall piece like a wardrobe or like a shelf like like a
won't-
tall piece of furniture?
I won't say it's like any wardrobes that would hold clothes or anything, but I
Yeah.
would say there's just like a shelf that has like supplies and no, not supplies. It has all the base just empty base doll bodies on it and like hair and stuff like that. So there's like a wooden shelf.
So Butch wants to push this on top of her. And I think he...
Yeah, go for it.
And I think he wants to do it by, like, do that thing where, like, a cat, like, climbs something to the top, but, like, uses the momentum of him jumping off to be the thing that shoves it.
Okay, so roll fierce. You can also add your...
Super strength.
Super strength, so that's an extra 2 dice. You're going to roll
nice.
5.
Wrong cat.
I'm Bill, and I'm like, yeah, you better move. Okay, cool. So that's 2 5s and 2 4s and a 2.
Yeah, so before I describe what happens, Heye is also right there. Heye, I need you to make some kind of roll to also not get hit by this.
All right. What kind of some kind? I am an escape artist.
Yeah,
Would you
I will
like me to
definitely
add that
say
to whatever I'm rolling.
escape artist will apply. I will let you choose either cunning for noticing it in time or fierce just using straight up speed and reflexes.
I will say I'm too hyper focused to be cunning, so I will just add. All right, so I'm rolling 4 dice. What is my target?
I'm gonna say this is 4. It's not a super heavy shelf and it doesn't have a lot of heavy things on it, so it's mostly just trying to not get hit by the wood.
All right, 2 success.
You are able to dodge. So what does this look like, Butch, as you push this thing on top of not Heye and this lady?
Yeah, so I do that whole while like all the scampering is happening. Like Butch just goes to the shelf and he doesn't make it quite to the top by himself, but he just like pulls himself up. Like he's super buff because he's done this a lot. Like just pulls his whole body weight like up to the top shelf. Like looks around and he like chases it and it's, oh yeah, this is good and rickety. And like he launches himself like off of it to like the next piece of furniture, but uses the momentum of like his back legs to like shove the thing, and he yells, hey, better run! Like, but it really just sounds like like he sings the song of his people as he knocks over these shelves. Yeah.
All right. And last but not least, Milo. While all of this commotion is going on, you lost your bow tie. It's still kind of in her hand, but she has fallen to the ground. A bookshelf held like a lot of like stuffed doll bodies just fell. What are you doing?
Okay, so I think in taking this chance, now that the let's see this. Oh my god. I wanna see if there's some way that I can restrain her. Like maybe tie her hands with something. Maybe there's some rope around that I can use.
There
now that
is
she's down on the floor.
String and thread and yarn.
I think I'll try that. Just grab a handful of yarn and see if I can restrain her somehow.
This is going to be incredibly difficult because you're trying to do a lot in a very short amount of time. So this is going to be a 6. This will be a cunning check. As a reminder, though, you do have group successes in the pool, and you can use kitty treats to roll re-roll as many dice as you'd like.
Okay. Then let me see.
So
yeah, I do have 2 kitty treats, so
you start off with 2 cunning.
Yeah, I got 2 cunning. Let's see. Ooh, I got a 4 and a 2.
You can either use kitty treats or to re-roll or use a pull from the group pool that was donated at the beginning of the session.
Totally do it.
Okay.
Yeah, should I do it?
Yeah.
I believe kitty treats, if I'm remembering correctly, refresh next session.
Okay. Yeah, then I think I'm gonna use one kitty treat then to
Okay, so you
reroll.
can re-roll both of those.
Okay. Come on.
You can do it.
Ooh, I got a 5. I was really close.
Do you want to use a group success? And then you'll have a complication.
Complication
Should
is
I
better than
do it?
failure.
Yeah.
Might as
bad-
well.
how
We're already
bad
taking
you
this,
wanna
this monster
succeed?
down.
Yeah. I mean, I think that if everyone agrees to do this for this, I think I will use the group success.
Do it for the owners.
Do it for the owners. Okay.
Yes.
So, what does it look like as you grab the yarn and are able to begin like tying her up and like getting her all tangled? And then I'll describe your complication.
Yeah, I think it just looks like that scene in cartoons where you start to like grab things from different parts and then there's like a cloud of smoke in front of you as you put all the things together, even though no one can see what is happening, but at the end when the puff of smoke dissipates, you just see like the woman tied in, like her hands are tied, her uh her legs are tied, like.
Perfect. As you get her all tied up in the yarn, when you grab the yarn, you did see there were 3 dolls that she was working on her workbench. One of them had bright purple hair. The other 2, one of them looked like Esmeralda, and the last one you don't recognize, but you can guess it's Pixie. Pixie's owner. But your complication is that you are also very, very tangled in yarn. Not attached to her, but you are tangled.
Yeah, I just need a minute to try to get out of it.
She's like, Did you tie her mouth?
I don't think so because we still need information from her. So
She's like struggling, like, hey, let me go. Don't touch my dolls.
they're not your dolls.
They're my dolls.
I'm
They're
gonna
my
sit on
friends.
her chest.
They're my friends.
Friends are not properties.
What aren't properties?
Friends aren't properties.
But they're my dolls. And she starts tearing up.
Why don't you just steal new ones?
Can you please let me go?
No. I'm gonna go sit in her chest.
Yeah. You heavy.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit in her chest. And so are you turning humans into toys because you can't make friends?
She doesn't say anything.
You know, I don't want to be the kind of person or the kind of kitty here to judge anyone, but you know, there was this very nice young monster that was living under the bed, and you, instead of trying to scare him, he could have been your friend. Have you ever tried just going out into the world and hitching a ride on a Mack truck? That's how I got here, and I made plenty of friends. You could, if you're not making friends here, you could just leave and go make new friends. You don't have to. It's not, you know, it's not love if you make them do it. Like, don't turn people into things they don't want to be.
I know you're not cute, but you're giving her a scolding. Can you please roll me a personality cute check?
Okay, but I'm trying to tell the story.
You can add your God, what is it called? Your talent.
Dramatics.
Your talent.
My dramatics. I got a 6 and a 3.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay. I know I'm right. I'm always right. Now here's what's up. How do we make them humans again?
They just gotta leave the house.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just take them and leave, and then I'm gonna believe in you. Like, get on that that square box, because sometimes I see people on that box, that rectangle, in their hands, and they like talk on it, and then when they're done, like a friend usually appears. So why don't you just get you one of those, okay? Or just go by the truck stop. I'm sure there's lots of people that'll be friends with you there.
I make lots of friends by digging through their trash. They throw stuff at me.
You can go in the cornfield.
No, don't go in the cornfield. That's mine.
She doesn't have to take it. Lots of people
Take it
just
in
go
my
and
corn.
make friends there.
You can't have my corn.
Don't take his corn. Just go make friends with the
Their
scarecrow.
corn.
You know, I'm
Um,
gonna get off her chest.
She looks very grumpy. But she
Is
doesn't.
she like a weird person, or is she like a monster?
She's definitely not human, but you're not sure what she is.
You know, she might. I've seen Mothman before. It's fine.
All
I
right.
didn't fight him, but yet.
Now she's thoroughly scolded. She's just focusing on trying to get out of her yarn prison. Milo, you can be out of your yarn prison after a lot of struggle.
Yeah. It's a
Um,
lot of struggling.
And there are 3 dolls that look like three respective humans.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab the one that looks. I mean, I think I'm gonna try to grab all 3 of them from the table and just put them on the floor so each of us can grab or
Knock them over so we can pick them
humans.
up.
Knock them over.
Yeah, just knock them over.
I catch one. Like, oh.
So, Lucille for Butch, Esmeralda for Milo, and Emily for Pixie. The 3 of you are able to grab your humans, and I'm assuming you're leaving?
Yes,
Yes.
but like, you know how like when cats have like a toy in their mouth and they just start like yelling as they take it out? Like that is
The
what's
victory
happening.
cry.
The victory
Yeah.
cry. like a
I think
parade
before
Go ahead.
I think before we leave, I think Pixie just looks at the doll lady. It's like, maybe my human can still be friends with you. Maybe
Maybe.
with us the doll
Maybe.
turning.
Maybe.
I think quietly she doesn't have a lot of friends.
If you bring me corn, I'll be your friend.
I'll think about it.
I think about corn.
A lot. Okay. So the 4 of you leave, 3 of you with your humans, and you step outside. Now that you've gotten downstairs, from the inside, the front door isn't boarded, and it's actually just wide open.
Mhm.
And you are able to leave. And after you walk down the front path leading up to the house, past all of this like overgrown greenery and such, you get to the sidewalk, and the dolls are gone. They all just kind of disappear.
Oh, that's good.
And when you look back at the house, it's gone.
The house is gone?
The house is gone.
Oh my god.
Oh.
There was still corn in there.
Was there more corn in there?
I don't know. I didn't look.
There could be. There was probably at least another sack in the kitchen.
What happened to your people dolls?
Maybe they're back home?
Yeah, we should go home and check just in case, just make sure.
Wait for Val to put their headphones back on. So the only thing you missed, Val, was that the when you all got passed out into the sidewalk after you have left the premises, the dolls disappeared. And then when you looked back at the house was gone. And
That's
the
spooky.
other 3 have decided to go home. And when
Yeah.
sorry, go ahead. Hey, you first. You find Elizabeth. And she's smiling and she gives you pets. Did you help your friends?
I think so. We lost everything we went and got.
I'm so proud of you. You did such a good job. Pixie, when you get home, the lights are on in the house. As are the does Milo stay at the training place?
The gym.
The gym.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he stays there.
The gym, while it's pretty late, that a lot of people do late night training and exercises, you do see Esmeralda's car at the gym.
Oh.
And Butch, when you get home, the light inside is on as well as the light in the carport. And
Alright.
have you decided if you're gonna have a kitty wife?
Of course I have a kitty wife.
Do you have a name, or would you like me to name her?
Her, you know what? Her name is Pearl, because she's all white. Mm-hmm.
Pearl is waiting for you for dinner. Some nice
Head
wet
boot my
food.
wife. Yeah.
And are there any last closing remarks as you all make it home for dinner with your humans safe and sound that anyone would like to mention?
Yes, in
was
terms
that?
of camera exits.
Camera exits for anything
yeah.
else you'd like to say.
I would say that at least for Hayet, they are handed an ear of corn from their owner, Elizabeth, and the sun probably starts to crack at that point, and the camera just sees me bunny kicking an ear of corn all alone on a hillside.
I think that for Milo, I think that when he sees the Esmeralda's car outside of the gym, he does run towards it, and he waits for her to leave maybe she's exiting the car, so as soon as she exits, he starts doing going around in circles between her feet, just very happily, as she screeches him back. Yeah, he's very happy.
Pixie or Butch?
Oh, I think Pixie just Emily's tired, so after feeding, she's watch TV on the couch, and I think Pixie just lays on top and just kind of it's just oh, I'm my owner. Nice.
Adorable.
I think that after dinner is finished with Pearl, we go and we jump on top of the hood of the car. There's cat trees and boxes and everything, but we go in the hood in the car and we loaf. And as Lucille comes to turn our light off in the garage, I just look up and I just slow blink at her.
Oh.
Oh.
And I will say, after everyone wakes up from their next nap, wherever you are, whether you're laying in the grass in a field, you're cuddling with Pearl, you're just in your owner's arms, or in a bunch of gym equipment in the most uncomfortable position, you all find individually a small dark purple medallion, and pressed into it is a impression of a doll. And that's where we're gonna end the session. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us for the first session of Magical Kitties and the Creepy Caper Mysteries. This is going to be a 4-part series throughout the month of August to raise money for JDRF International. Thank you for joining us. We're going to go around and say, hey, who we are, where we can find us, and then maybe go into a raid. So anyone who would like to go first? I will volunteer if I have to.
Should.
Well, I started last time, so I might as well just do it again. Hello, everybody. I am Media Flare. I am a voice actor and streamer. You can find me here on Wednesdays for the time being as we enjoy this little kitty adventure. Otherwise, I am over on Graham Cracker's channel on Fridays and Ren Thorny Dryad's channel on Sundays, where I run different adventure games. If you are looking for a voice to add into your story or someone to join your game, go ahead and let me know. My DMs on Twitter are open, and my DMs in Discord are open if you are already in my friends list. I don't accept friend lists from people I haven't talked to yet, though. So that's it for me. I'll see y'all next week.
Popcorn it.
Popcorn! Down to Lynn.
Oh, hey everyone! This was so much fun. But yeah, I'm Lynn. Gremlin art pretty much anywhere on the social. You can find the artwork I do, and right now this is the only place I'm streaming. So be sure to catch next week for more like kitty hijinks stuff. So go to watch.
Oh, me. I'm a butch. Hi, everybody. My name is Valdranth or Rosy Rade on the internet. You can find me at Valdranth everywhere. I also play here every other Sunday on the Brindlewood Bay game, so that is something that I do. And then on my channel, twitch.tv/Valdranth, I'm going to start streaming some video games while I'm on like a TTRPG sabbatical, because I'm raising money for Extra Life, and it's kind of weird to raise money when I'm not playing anything. I do every year for Extra Life and we're doing it September 1st this year, a weekend long TTRPG marathon where there's 9 games and a shit ton of players and we're all playing. But in the month prior to that, as I'm playing, I do meet all of my subscription points with a $1 donation to Extra Life. So if you come and hang out with me starting this weekend, while I either do Jurassic Park or Baldur's Gate, like, you know, you can help a cause out. So that's me.
Hi, my name is Ivan. Aside from playing TTRPGs, I'm mainly a digital artist. You can find me at Listenel Arts on Instagram and Twitter. My commissions are pretty much always open, so if you need any art, any character art for any reason, I'm more than open. My DMs are open as well on Twitter, and on Wednesdays you can catch me here with Sword and Key, and on Mondays, I am playing a game of Neon Shadows in the Nerds with Dice channel. It's a new game that is, I think it went on Kickstarter yesterday. It's a new TTRPG that is gonna come out. And yeah, that's it for me.
And I am Mare. I was your game Meowster. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Archmage of Dice. I will be here running this game throughout the month of August, raising money for JDRF. On Saturdays here at 6 p.m. Eastern, I am playing your lovely Soul Knife Rogue Star Druid Centaur Acacia in Horizon's Call. And on this coming Sunday, for the last Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, over on Neon Lights Roleplay, I will be running the finale of our Print Weaver game. I am really excited. Weather shot us in the foot last week and completely knocked out one of our players' power. So our finale is this upcoming Sunday. So please join us for a dramatic time. Please check out the channel Twitter for any other announcements and other upcoming games that are here, and stick around for the raid. We are going to go raid Black Girl Mage, a force in the TTRPG and Magic the Gathering scenes, and it's her birthday. So,
Oh.
so everybody, please, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.